Imagine waking up one morning, tying your shoes without holding your breath, standing up straight in the mirror, and realizing your belly feels tighter, not because you starved yourself or did brutal workouts, but because you finally worked with your body instead of fighting it. If you're over 50 and you've been told that flattening your abs is no longer realistic, stay with me, because today I'm going to show you why that belief is outdated, and how, in the next 28 days, you can start reshaping your midsection safely at home without jumping, crunching, or destroying your joints. Now let me say this clearly right from the start. This is not about chasing six-pack abs or trying to look like you're 25 again. This is about reducing belly fat, tightening your core, improving posture, protecting your back, and feeling lighter and more confident in your body. And the best part? These are 6 simple exercises you can do at home, even if you haven't exercised in years. No equipment, no gym, no floor workouts that hurt your knees, just smart, age-appropriate movements that actually work. If you're over 50, your body has changed, and that's normal. Hormones shift, metabolism slows down, and muscle mass decreases if we don't actively protect it. The belly area is usually the first place fat shows up and the last place it wants to leave. But here's what most people don't understand. Flattening your abs after 50 has less to do with burning calories and more to do with activating the right muscles, improving daily movement patterns, and calming inflammation in the body. When you do that, your belly naturally starts to shrink. So as you listen, I want you to picture yourself doing these exercises calmly, breathing steadily, feeling your core switch on in a way it hasn't in years. And I want you to remember, consistency beats intensity every single time, especially after 50. Let's begin with the first exercise, and this one surprises a lot of people because it looks almost too easy. But don't let that fool you. This movement wakes up your deepest core muscles, the ones that act like a natural corset around your waist. Stand tall, feet about hip-width apart. Relax your shoulders. Now place one hand on your chest and the other on your belly. Take a slow breath in through your nose. As you breathe out through your mouth, gently pull your belly button inward, like you're zipping up a pair of snug jeans. Not forcefully, just gently. Hold that light contraction as you continue breathing normally for a few seconds, then relax. This is not about sucking your stomach in hard. It's about teaching your core muscles to stay engaged while you breathe. Do this several times. Over the course of 28 days, this alone can dramatically improve how flat your stomach looks because it retrains the muscles that support your spine and hold your belly in throughout the day. Many people over 50 walk around with their core completely asleep, and once it wakes up, the difference is incredible. The second exercise builds on that same idea but adds gentle movement. This one is excellent for people with back stiffness or poor posture. Stand or sit tall. As you slowly lift your arms overhead, inhale through your nose. As you lower your arms, exhale and gently tighten your core again, just like before. Move slowly and smoothly, connecting your breath with your movement. What this does is teach your body to stabilize the core during everyday actions. Reaching, lifting, stretching. When your core learns to support you during simple movements, your belly doesn't push forward as much, your posture improves, and your waistline starts to look slimmer without you doing a single crunch. Now let's talk about the third exercise, and this is where many people start to feel a real difference. This one targets the side muscles of your core, which are crucial for flattening the lower belly and improving balance. Stand next to a chair or wall for support. Shift your weight slightly onto one leg. Slowly lift the opposite knee a few inches off the ground. You don't need to lift it high. As you lift, gently tighten your core and focus on staying tall. Hold for a few seconds, then lower and switch sides. This exercise looks simple, but it forces your core muscles to stabilize your body. It strengthens the deep abdominal muscles and helps reduce that belly overhang, feeling many people notice after 50. It also improves balance, which is just as important as flattening your abs. The fourth exercise is one of my favorites because it directly targets the lower belly without putting stress on your neck or back. Sit on a sturdy chair, feet flat on the floor. Sit tall, not slouched. Place your hands lightly on the sides of the chair. Now slowly lift one foot a few inches off the floor while gently tightening your core. Lower it, then switch sides. As this gets easier, you can try lifting both feet slightly, even if it's just for a second or two. The key is control, not height. This movement activates the lower abdominal muscles, the exact area many older adults struggle with. Done consistently, it helps tighten the lower belly and improves hip strength at the same time. Now let's move into the fifth exercise, which not only flattens your abs but also helps with digestion and bloating, something many people over 50 deal with. Stand tall with your feet slightly wider than hip width. Place your hands on your waist. Slowly rotate your upper body to one side as you exhale, keeping your hips facing forward. Return to center, then rotate to the other side. Move slowly. No jerking or forcing the twist. These gentle rotations massage the internal organs, improve circulation to the core area, and activate the oblique muscles along the sides of your waist. Over time, this can help reduce that thick, tight feeling around the midsection and make your waist appear more defined. And now we come to the sixth and final exercise, and this one ties everything together. It's about integrating your core into everyday movement, which is the real secret to lasting results. Stand up from a chair slowly. As you rise, gently tighten your core and exhale. Sit back down just as slowly, maintaining control. Use your hands if you need to. There is no shame in that. This movement strengthens your core, legs, and hips all at once. It also teaches your body how to move efficiently, which reduces stress on your joints and prevents that forward belly lean many people develop over time. When you do this daily, your abs are being trained every time you stand up, not just during exercise time. Now here's where the magic really happens. These exercises don't work because they're extreme. They work because they reprogram your body. When you practice them daily, just 15 to 20 minutes a day, your core starts staying engaged even when you're not exercising. You'll notice your posture improving. You'll notice your clothes fitting better. You'll notice less strain on your lower back. And over 28 days, those small changes add up to a flatter, tighter midsection. But let me give you one important mindset shift. If you're over 50, you don't need to punish your body to change it. In fact, punishment often backfires. High-intensity workouts, endless crunches, and extreme dieting increase stress hormones, which can actually make belly fat worse. Instead, think of this as teaching your body to feel safe, strong, and supported again. When your body feels safe, it lets go of excess fat more easily. I also want you to pay attention to how you breathe throughout the day. Shallow breathing keeps the core weak and the belly pushed out. Deep, controlled breathing activates the muscles that flatten your abs naturally. Even something as simple as exhaling fully when you stand up or bend down can make a difference. Another thing I want to remind you of is patience. You didn't develop belly fat overnight, and it won't disappear overnight either. But if you stay consistent for 28 days, you will feel a difference. And once you feel it, staying consistent becomes much easier. You may also notice benefits you weren't even expecting. Better balance, less back pain, more energy, improved digestion. These are signs that your core is getting stronger from the inside out. So if you've ever looked down at your stomach and thought, this is just how it is now, I want you to challenge that thought. Your body is incredibly adaptable, even after 50. Especially after 50, when you finally start giving it the kind of movement it actually needs. Start slow. Be kind to yourself. Do these 6 exercises daily, or at least 5 days a week. Focus on quality, not speed. And most importantly, trust the process. Because flattening your abs isn't about fighting age. It's about working smarter, moving better, and reconnecting with your body in a way that supports you for the years ahead. And if you stay with it for the next 28 days, I promise, you won't just see a change in your stomach. You'll feel stronger, more confident, and more in control of your body than you have in a long time.